Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to see about the turning effect on a coil and action of split ring commutator in an electric motor in detail. Let's start. Here are the two setups. This one is a original electric DC motor and here is the dummy of this motor. I am going to use this as a teaching aid for this video. So you have to assume these magnets are this one north south and this coil here, this ABCD is a coil. Here this carbon brush is here like this and the split ring commutator in the coil is here, this green color part. So throughout my explanation I keep saying coil, magnetic field, split ring commutator, carbon brush with this dummy model. You have to assume these parts are the original throughout my explanation. So before entering into this explanation, let's have a look at our electric motor. Magnet, coil, carbon brush and split ring commutator, one cell and a switch. When current flows through this coil, it experiences magnetic field and already it is in the magnetic field, so both field will experience a force on this coil. So this speed of this motor can be increased by increasing the current in the coil, by using stronger magnet and by increasing the number of turns on the coil. So this is our original simple electric motor. Now I am going to explain in detail about the turning effect and the action of split ring commutator by using this dummy model. As you all know, when a current flows through a copper wire, it experiences a magnetic field around it. When the copper wire is placed in between magnetic field, it experiences a force on the wire. We have seen those things in our previous video. Here, instead of a copper wire, we have placed a copper coil. This copper coil is in between magnetic field. By using Fleming's left hand rule, let's check in which direction this AB moves and CD moves. So in your exam, whenever they ask such questions, first what you have to do is check the current direction in the coil. Here in this cell, positive here and negative there. While using Fleming's left hand rule, we must know the conventional current direction, that is from plus to minus direction. So here plus, I have placed arrows, that is plus to minus direction. So let me draw the arrow this side. And it goes in this way. Right. First step is we have drawn conventional current direction in the coil, that is from plus to minus direction. Right. First we are going to check the movement or force on side AB. Okay. Right. Let's place our left hand in this way. First finger represents the magnetic field direction, that is from north to south. So north is here and south is here, so it is going north to south direction, so it is obeying. Then second finger represents the conventional current direction, that is from plus to minus direction. So you can see this arrow and this second finger is pointing in the same direction. First finger north to south obeying, second finger conventional current direction obeying. So the side AB will move upward. I hope you got it. Let's check side CD. As we all know, when this AB moves upward, automatically the side CD will move downwards. But anyway, for our testing purpose, we will check according to Fleming's left hand rule in which direction the CD moves. Again, let's place our left hand. North to south is obeying. Let's check whether the conventional current direction obeying. No, it is not obeying. Here conventional current direction in this way, but in this side CD it is in opposite way. So this force will act downwards. If anyone doesn't obey, then the force will go down. So CD will move down. Hope you are clear. For this setup, AB will move up and CD will move down. I hope you are clear about the turning effect on the coil. Right. Next, how does this coil move continuously in this magnetic field? Before seeing that, let's see about the action of split ring commutator. Here is the split ring commutator. Here one gap is there and here another gap will be there. When this gaps comes to in contact with the carbon brush, there won't be any current flows through this coil. For example, AB is moving upward, right? It moves up, then no current will be there. But due to inertia or turning effect, it is about to stop. Again, the split ring will have contact with the carbon brush and again current will flow through this coil. Before, you can see the current direction is in this way. Now this AB came to plus, so we have to change the current direction. Always current direction from plus to minus will be in this way. And this side from plus to minus, so the current direction will be changed in this way. This is only half turn. So again, according to Fleming's left hand rule, you can see current direction obeying and north to south obeying. So CD will move upward, then no current, but due to inertia it is about to stop. Again this split ring will have contact with the carbon brush, so here plus, so again here the current direction will be changed, that is from plus to minus. Here also it will be changed to plus to minus. So you have seen 2 times I have changed this current direction in the coil. So in this way the coil rotates continuously in the same direction in a motor because of the split ring commutator. It keeps reversing the current direction in the coil. Whichever side comes to here it will become plus, and whichever side this side it will become minus. So the coil in a simple motor keep turning continuously. I hope you got it. So half turn means 180 degree, one time current direction will be changed. For whole turn, that is 360 degree, 2 times current direction will be changed in this coil. The turning effect or the motor speed can be increased by increasing the number of turns in the coil, by using a stronger magnet, by increasing the current in the coil. I hope you got it. Let me conclude. The action of split ring commutator in a simple electric motor is to reverse the current direction twice for one complete rotation of the coil. Because whichever side comes to plus, that side will become plus to minus direction in such a way. Then whichever side comes to this side, that side will become minus. Let's try few questions. Try this first question. The diagram shows a simple DC electric motor. Which letter A, B, C or D is the split ring commutator? Your time starts now. The correct answer is D. A is a magnet, B is the coil, C is the carbon brush, so D is the split ring commutator. Try this second question. The diagram shows a simple DC electric motor which is rotating. Which change will make the motor rotate more quickly? Option A, increasing the number of turns on the coil. Option B, removing the magnets. Option C, reversing the battery. Option D, reversing the polarity of the magnets. Your time starts now. The correct answer is A, because reversing the battery and reversing the polarity of the magnets will only reverse the direction of the coil. Removing the magnets will not make the coil to turn. Increasing the number of turns on the coil will increase the force acting on the coil, which makes the motor to rotate more quickly. So the option is A. Try this last question. The split ring commutator in a simple DC electric motor reverses the current direction in the coil. How many times the current direction will be reversed when the coil turns 360 degree? Your time starts now. The correct answer is B, that is 2 times, because 360 degree means one complete rotation of the coil. So for one complete rotation, the current direction will be reversed 2 times by the split ring commutator. So the answer is B. I hope you got something about turning effect on a coil and action of split ring commutator in an electric motor. Thank you.